You hear that? You hear that? People are like, "Oh, bro, is bro always congested?" I am. Listen to this. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. There's been a lot of hatred, or a lot of clips of Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix season 2. So, for one, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the best shows of all time. Not best animated shows. I think Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the best shows of all time. It's perfect. It ages beautifully. And because it's still talked about and still trying to be replicated to this day, proves my point further. And a lot of people are getting mad about the clips of Avatar: The Last Airbender and how Aang would do this or Aang would do that. And here's the thing. I understand where everyone's coming from. I get that Avatar: The Last Airbender, for example, we don't have a lot to go off of live action. We have The Last Airbender by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. And then we have season 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender, the Avatar, the Netflix series. I've saw like maybe 2 episodes. Is it bad? Is it as bad as everyone makes it seems? No. It's easy to take certain clips out of context. But here's the thing. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, no matter what anyone says or does, there are some things that I truly believe can't be replicated. And I think Avatar: The Last Airbender is going to be one of those shows that's just going to be hard to capture that same magic. And here's one thing. And I've said it before. Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? The entire show takes place over a year and a half. From when Aang gets out of the iceberg all the way to the end of book 3 after he beats the Fire Lord, it's about a year and a half. From the first season to the second season, Aang looks a lot different. I mean, sure, in the show he looks different, but that's a year and a half. With how Avatar: The Last Airbender Netflix is going about it, I'm not sure. Because in the first season to the second season, you could see that the actor has gone through a bit of a growth spurt. I mean, he's a teenage boy. They grow pretty quickly. So by the time we get to book 3, or the end of book 3, unless they're already filming or they're already done, he's going to look a lot older from when he looked from book 1. And the whole point of why Avatar works as an animated show, because this is the most powerful bender in the world, the one that's supposed to bring peace and stop and save the world. And he's a kid, which what makes it amazing. In the live action, he's going to be a young adult, it seems like, by the time they get done with book 3. Unless they're already done filming. Unless it's already ready to roll out, who's to say? But if they take a couple years and, it takes a while to produce and film, he's going to look a lot older than he does now. And that's nothing, it's not his fault. He's a teenage boy. He's going to grow fast. I'm not mad at that. But it's just like, because he's growing so fast and the cast looks so different, except Sokka. And again, not his fault. And Netflix is doing everything they can. But at the end of the day, no matter what adaptation gets made, people won't be satisfied. And there are some things you can't adapt to. Like, you can't make it to a live action. Like, for example, I don't think a Naruto adaptation could ever work. I don't think it could ever work. Another example. Cowboy Bebop. I think Cowboy Bebop is the best anime to ever exist. I think it's the best anime out there. And they did a live action on Netflix. I don't know a single person that watched it. Is it bad? No. I tried to watch it. Not my cup of tea. But there are moments in the show that are enjoyable. Like, the action is cool. The style is cool. But there are some things that work as anime that doesn't do well as live action. And Cowboy Bebop is a perfect representation of that. Avatar: The Last Airbender, don't get me wrong, the effects, the CGI, the bending, the fight scenes are all really cool. There are some things you just can't overlook. People are hating on Netflix, and then they're giving crap. They're like giving shit to the actors. Don't give shit to the actors. They're doing what they can. I'm sure some of the actors are fans of the show, and they're giving this material that they're told what to do and what to say. They can only have so much freedom. End of the day, they're just embodying a character. It is not their fault if you don't like it. It's not. They can only do their best. And again, I love Avatar. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender so much. But no matter what happens, people are never going to be satisfied. Why they give Netflix a hard time? Because people don't like the fact that Avatar: The Last Airbender isn't a one-for-one copy. But when people get a one-for-one copy, they complain. For example, there was a live action How to Train Your Dragon, and it was a 1-for-1 copy of the movie, and people were like, oh, well, this is just like the animated movie. What do you want? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, what are we talking about? You know what live action I would want? I mean, I know Moana live action's coming out, and people are excited about that. I would want a live action Meet the Robinsons. I think Meet the Robinsons is one of the best Disney movies ever made. And that was when, like, Disney was really cooking. Like, Disney was really making movies back at that time. Live action Moana, I get it, it's The Rock. Woo! But not a live action Meet the Robinsons. You ask anybody, they'll say, oh, I love Meet the Robinsons. Oh, I love Meet the Robinsons. It's such a fun movie with such good themes. Like, it's a great movie. All right, let's look up Disney live action movie, shall we? Maleficent, I heard that was good. Cinderella, they've done that 2 times. Jungle Book, I don't know anyone who saw that. Beauty and the Beast, I watched that on a date almost 10 years ago. Aladdin, won't watch it. Dumbo, Lion King, Lady and the Tramp? They did a Lady and the Tramp live action? What? When did they do a Lady and the Tramp live action Disney movie? Cruella is such an interesting movie to me because the entire concept of Cruella in 101 Dalmatians is the fact that this was a woman who was trying to, if memory serves correct, this was a woman who was using Dalmatians as fur jackets or coats or whatever, and then you try to make her into a sympathetic villain in a movie. I can't sympathize with someone that wants to make dogs into a fur coat. I don't think anyone is. If someone said, hey, Ace, what would you want as a live action? Okay, hold on, listen how congested I am. Listen. You hear that? You hear that? People are like, oh, bro, is bro always congested? I am. Listen to this. I can't breathe. Hercules. Hercules is such a good movie. Even Lilo and Stitch. That remake did really good, but I haven't seen it. Like, there was, like, I love Lilo and Stitch. But I don't know. I just didn't have, I didn't just rush to the theater, popcorn in hand, to see live action Lilo and Stitch. I heard it was good, though. You know another good live action? The Road to El Dorado. That's another movie they can make into a live action. The Road to El Dorado. Great movie. It's the common thing of like I was talking about. Disney has all these properties and they want to make Moana into a live action. Or let me rephrase that. I'll give you my little headcanon theory. I think The Rock wanted Moana live action. And because it's The Rock, they were just like, okay.